Good morning, Internet family. At least for the next few minutes. So, today we're doing something different. Happy Saturday. Normally, today would be Fashion Saturday, but today is a very different day. It's a Make Content Day, and I am going to, for the very first time ever, play Apex Legends on Steam. I've never done this before. I've also never done it on a computer before. So this is my first time ever playing on a computer and the first time of me ever playing Apex Legends. So pray for me. If you ever want to watch an epic failure at video games, I've probably said this like a million times on the stream, and I've definitely said it a couple times today. This definitely me. At least at this moment, and that can always change. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are my eBay shop, I just got some really awesome thank you cards for my customers. So, just letting you know. All right. So, I guess I should change the title. Apex Legends. First time playing and PC. First time playing on PC. Wait a minute. Skirt. Okay. Bring the computer closer to me because clearly I can't type when it's that freaking far away. Hold on. All right. So Nevermore. Academy. Unschooling. Apex Legends. First time. So, first time playing a PC game, I guess, would be, yeah. Instead of Apex Legends, this should be called Epic Legends. Where did the thing go now? What? Oh, it must have fell down. Dang it. Okay. All right. So, first time playing a PC game. There we go. So, yeah. All right. So, we're 5 minutes in, just about. Okay. Once I get my StreamYard, or not StreamYard, Stream Elements or something like that, StreamYard, set up on this computer, then I'll be able to stream directly from this computer. But right now, I don't have it set up yet. So this is the first time playing Apex Legends and first time ever playing on a PC. It took me overnight to download this thing in the first place. I hope it works. By the way, this is on a laptop. and the laptop is very old. So if it crashes, I have my apologies. But we tried, right? This is on a ThinkPad. That's been wiped and new programs put on it. Might take a while. Just fair warning. I've never played this, so I don't know how long it takes to load. I've never played a video game online on the computer. So this is the first time I'm ever playing on the computer. Other than like, okay, this type of game, let's say. So, well, no, because Valorant was on the computer. Yeah, and you guys saw how horrible I was at Valorant. So I can just imagine how much this is. So technically, I guess this isn't the first time I ever played on a PC. Because I played Valorant, and that's on PC. Please work. Am I missing something? Did it go somewhere? Where'd it go? Did it crash? It says it's running. Where the fuck is it running? Oh. There we go. Oh, I guess I would have to switch the screen. Hold up. Don't mirror camera. Yeah, that way you guys can read it. Sorry. Okay. Oh my god, is it really going to play like this? Is this how long it takes for the intro? Because y'all need to work on that. Nah, I think it's just because my computer is old as fuck. Probably doesn't have enough power to do what it is that I'm wanting it to do. Also. So, let's see what we can do here. It might be overheating. That should cool it, or at least start to cool it. Might be because this is sitting on the damn thing. An EA account? For real? Hold on, let me move this cord. I got all this shit rigged right now, so bear with me. Okay. Oh, Lord. I'm sure I could probably... Oh, Lord. What in the world am I doing? Come on now. Stay. Damn it. Oh, that was my papers. Fuck. Whatever. Just stay there. YOLO, right? Alright, let's see if we can fix this a little better. Just closer. Merch stickers and keychains in my Etsy. Let's see what we got here. All right. I'm going to adjust the camera, guys. Sorry. I tried to at least. Jeez, if this thing falls, I'm sorry also. Lord. Bear with me. Okay. So, I don't know what it takes to have an AE account. But here we go. if it has anything like personal information wise. Gotta get that censorship in there. I'll be like, hey y'all, check out my ring. Look at my nails. Actually, my nails are really cool. They have like that purple chameleon. Oh yeah, I definitely have to skirt this. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, sorry guys. I don't know what's going on. It is taking for freaking ever. It's probably because I'm streaming on a separate computer and the game is running on another one. And then I don't know if he's online or not, but it might be pulling too much. Plus, that computer is really slow. Like, I went to go make an EA account and hit next, and it's been sitting for like a while. So, and I keep trying to scroll like to see what's going on with it, and for some reason it's not going past where I'm at. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna probably end this for right now. Short stream. Like I said, epic fail. And I might give it a few minutes just to see. It might also be because I had stuff open in the background before I started playing the game. So I might have to go back and close out of everything and like close out of everything that was on before and then come back into the game. Because this computer, like I said, because this computer's so old, it may not have what it takes. We'll see. If this doesn't push through here in a second, I don't know. Let me see if I got an email or not. Because I put my email in there. So if I got through and it's just locked on this screen for some reason because of the computer, I may just need to take that next step, like backtrack and take the next step. Because sometimes there's a glitch. And timing wise. So let's see. Did it do it? Didn't do it. Didn't go through. Okay, so all right. Well, I waited a good couple of minutes and for some reason it didn't work. So close out of that. Oh, what is this? All right, let me exit to yes. Exit. Hold up, y'all. Sorry. Exit. Yes. Yes. It's like dial up. Why can't things work as fast as my brain works? Never mind, scratch that. Because sometimes my brain don't work. Why the fuck? It's taking so long. Oh, you can see Jeff playing in the background. He's playing Doom. Which one is that?
What?
Which game is that of Doom?
It's Quake.
Quake.
Quake, Quake.
Is it Doom or is it a different game?
Quake. It's run by the same people that made Doom. It's all the same.
Oh, it's just a different. It's a different game.
Yeah, it's called Quake.
Okay.
Yeah. It's from the 90s.
I'm telling you, people will pay you to play that. Who are you listening to?
Good luck.
All right, let's see. Let me. Okay, let me make sure everything is closed out. Close out. Got a bunch of spam shit that pops up. All right. How to create a hyperlink. Let's save that. I'm subscribing. Saved. Download if I have. No, don't download. Not now. Don't download. Shit. Okay. Save. Watch later. Close that. Calculator. I hope Canvas saves my shit because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be really pissed. What should I did yesterday? YouTube, calendar, Apex Legends, close, open Steam. Now let's play and see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and reopen Apex Legends. Now that I've closed everything else down, I'm gonna try to see if I can get it to run better now. Plus, I also plugged in the fan underneath it, so this way maybe it'll cool. It hasn't had the fan on in a long time, so bear with me. What else? Yeah, today's supposed to be Fashion Saturday. Can you tell? All right. I don't know why I just got hungry all of a sudden. All right. While I'm waiting for that damn thing to load. Okay. Oh, oops. Open the zip drawer. Close. Look. All right. Registering. Let's try this again. Create account. My old ass birthday. It's also off by imagery. Oh yeah, it's lagging big time. I can already tell it glitched out when it went to no, I'm not 1977. Oh yeah, I'm like a whole like inch and a half above my own key thing. Gotta be quick. I hear the angels singing. I'm waiting for the game to start and it's like taking forever. I can hear it. It's still on the same screen though. Come on. All right. It's what? 26, 25. So. Oh, it must be something in the dryer. I was like, why do I hear clicking? Like ticking different than mouse clicking. Come on. The mouse is moving just fine. It's the rest of it is not working. It says create your EA account, and it's literally, I've done that part. I've clicked next, and it will not let me go past that part. So I don't know what's going on. Everything's green checked. There is no red. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm about to be mad. I'm about to phone a friend. Bro, where you at? Where you at? Okay. So does it normally take the EA account? I think mouse still works. Talking to my internet game friendly people who know more about this than I do. Well, that's a bummer. I don't know what to do. I've hit next like a million times now. My mouse works just fine. It's the sign up sheet for EA account. And I can't show y'all because then it would show you all my sign-in information. But I clicked next. It went dark and then that was it. Baby,
What?
I'm trying to create an EA account. And I hit next, and I've been sitting here for a hot minute. Literally 6 minutes, and it's not doing anything.
Okay, now what was your question? Okay. You saved?
I'm trying to make an EA account, right? Because it requires you to make an EA account. I set it up, and I hit next. The next button went from blue to gray, right? So it showed that I clicked on it.
Yeah.
But it hasn't done anything, and it's not giving me any warning signs. The mouse works just fine. It won't go past this point. And it doesn't say if I'm doing anything wrong. It just makes me keep re-entering it, and every time I hit next, it just sits there.
I don't know if I know anything about it. All I know is that about 3 years ago, I bought some 3 and 4 games from the 90s for $5, and that's how I play. But insane.
I am live, by the way.
Oh.
No, I'm just letting you know. You're fine. Let's see. So, sorry.
Who's that streaming for the students there?
Yeah, I'm just streaming for everybody, I guess.
Okay.
18 plus, naturally.
Yeah, I thought you were trying to play Gavin a game or something.
I'm trying to play this game because Gavin was the one that got me into Steam, and I did not know that this was on.
Okay, I don't know anything about Steam.
So this is the first time I'm ever playing this game. First time I'm playing it on this laptop, let's just say. And this laptop is old. So.
Yeah. Does it meet all the requirements? I mean, you're just making an account right now.
Yeah, I'm just making an account.
Okay,
so I don't understand what's going on.
But it says next, and you can't go anywhere, right?
Yeah. It'll let me scroll, but every time I click on next, it doesn't do anything. So the only option I have is to go back.
Mm-hmm. And, okay.
And it just makes me do it again. Watch. It's blue.
Yeah.
I hit next. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It goes to the next page.
And
I put in my email address.
Yeah.
Oh, I just typed it in twice. My bad. And I spelled it wrong. Okay. And then I'm going to put in my screen name. Put in a password.
Which you got wrote down, right? So you don't forget your password. If you create,
I can write it down right now.
Okay, but I'm just saying. I was just telling you as a precaution because sometimes later on the next day or two, you go, "What was my password?"
I click next.
Okay, nothing happens.
And nothing happens.
That is strange.
I even changed the information. I changed the password.
I used to have an EA account just to play one stupid game that I liked.
It just will not let me go past this point.
And
EA, what the fuck?
And did you press the I so you can see your password?
Yeah.
Just make sure it's correct. I know. Yeah. See right there.
It still works.
Okay, I'm just saying that make sure it was correct.
But I'm saying the mouse still works.
Yeah, I know the mouse will work, but it won't. If it's not the same password, it won't.
No, I'm creating it.
Okay. I don't know. The last time I played that situation, I found out that I didn't use enough characters.
It's got green marks.
Okay, then I'm just guessing because I don't know. I was giving you options that could be possibilities.
Let me look it up. I'm asking.
Okay.
Trying to set up EA account. Click next. Doesn't work. Why? Problem with the internet, the EA app itself, or even with your system configuration. Common solutions including restarting PC or Mac, possibly. If it doesn't work, unplug it.
Good Lord. I think I was having a problem with the account, but it wasn't this. It was with that. You know what it reminds me of? It's not the same thing, but you remember I was trying to get that insurance to take pictures of my car and win, And every time I hit click, it wouldn't go.
It's probably because I'm streaming on this computer and doing the game on that one. And it's just like
that works, whatever it is.
Screw.
What's that? What's that?
It's the game.
Okay,
it's the entry to the game. No, it won't let you because you have to have an EA account. It requires you to have an EA account.
And it is free, right? So it's, okay, I'm just asking
As
questions.
far as I know, it's free. Okay. It said free to play. But then again, the last thing said click to play, and you had to download it. So.
Yeah. And I know this ain't having to do with what you're talking about. You have to also meet requirements of processor speed, video card, and that probably don't have it. But I'm only guessing. Okay.
That's what I was saying before. Is like because it's so old, and
it's not just old. Even then, it's
like I'm trying to exit, and it's not even letting me fucking exit.
That's crazy.
I'm about to unplug this computer.
I don't blame you. But
my computer also is messed up with the battery, so that might be another thing.
Well, no, that just tells you that your battery is weak. It don't hold a normal charge. It's letting you understand that. So because in the computer's mind, you're relying on making that mobile so you can take it with you. So it's letting you know that your battery's not taking a charge. You'll need to replace and get a new battery. It's not concerned the fact you're going to keep it tethered to your outlet here and never take it anywhere. It's only as good as this program. But I was going to say, in my opinion, that probably, I don't know. All I know is I was having that same problem, but it wasn't game related. And the lady said, I've been getting a lot of feedback from a lot of people saying the same thing as I was.
There it goes.
What?
It felt threatened, so it actually started working.
Okay, so maybe you can get an EA account. Okay.
No, I'm gonna turn this bitch off. Restart it.
Okay. Turn this bitch off.
Oh, that hurt. I just slammed my finger in the damn drawer, in between the drawer and the chair. That hurt. Anyway. I turned the fan on underneath it, so I'm hoping that helps. Can you grab me something to snack?
Yes. What would you prefer? What do you want?
I don't know. Never mind.
Something you don't want.
I don't know. Never mind.
I'm reheating that salmon that you made.
Oh, okay. That's good.
You should have grabbed Pop-Tarts yesterday.
No, I shouldn't have, because I ate all of those freaking bags of yogurt-covered fruit stuff last night, and I shouldn't have. That's an hour each on the treadmill. Oh, no, I don't know how to open Steam.
Huh? Why not?
I don't know how to open it.
Man, you've been running a lot.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
Do you want me to tell you what normally you should do?
Here we go. I just
Can you not get on Xbox? Okay, never mind.
Go to Apex Legends directly and not go through Steam. Just go directly to the game. I don't think it's going to let me do it. We're fighting this battle today. We're going to keep going until we find a solution. Trying to minimize everything as much as possible in the background. Thanks for that wonderful waterfall feature sound in the background, dear. Do all men have that feeling? I know like when you have to pee really bad and then you all of a sudden do. And it's just like, oh, relief. Oh, what a relief it is. Dun, 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 dun.
Does Gavin have a computer, or does he use his brother's?
I think he has his own now.
Yeah. I know what basically.
All right, here it's starting. It's the same shit as it did last time. Don't get excited.
That looks exciting, though. I'll see. That looks really.
It
good.
looks exciting, but
it's an access theme. Okay. You want a peanut butter sandwich?
Yeah, peanut butter, honey.
Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Thank you. Think pre-workout. Oh yeah, wait. I already. Never mind. Go ahead. Oh shit, baby.
What?
Windows systems
What?
couldn't. Oh fuck. I think I just fucked up the computer. It just opened a bunch of windows. I think it's crashing.
Well, ain't it supposed to have that on there? I don't know what you got going on. Honey.
No. The computer itself.
Oh.
I'm trying to hit escape. Escape! It like opened up a bunch of different windows. That was weird.
From gaming.
Like it was like Windows, execute, player, user, something. I don't know. It was weird. It like crashed out for a second.
Man, you be tripping me out. I was right in the middle of making peanut butter and cream soup.
I'm trying to tell you because it's happening. I don't know what's going on.
Tripped me out, then it started back up again.
Fuck if I know. My shit's getting like intercepted by government. No, I'm just kidding.
All I gotta say is, if you like games, buy you a PlayStation. That's why I don't understand people want to try to get games and go through all this trouble.
Let me see if I can just enter my.
To get to work on a computer, they just get a PlayStation. You just put the damn thing in and it works.
Well, that's what I was saying about the physical property now does not exist anymore.
Yeah,
so.
That's why I got 98 Windows.
Yeah.
See, I could play online with the game I bought, but it's on my computer. It's not existence, but the one on 98 Windows does. That's why I got 2 old computers for. It's a product.
Well, maybe it would be under a different name, wouldn't it? Where's that one? It's Steam. Okay, so sorry guys, I'm like looking directly into the camera, aren't I? It's all good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to go ahead and try to create an account again. Third time's a charm, right? Get bad energy out of here. Trying to do something here. Now listen here. You sure? Sure. Sure. I should be a voiceover person for Disney or Pixar or whatever company. 7 years later.
I want you to look at this before I mash it together.
82.
Listen.
19. Look at how far away my mouse is from
look at this. Now we'll flip it over. Hold in. I'll get you. I'm gonna get it. No, but I wanted you to see how much and what I put on.
Thank you, baby.
You know what? It was real.
He's so awesome.
And I'm getting you.
He's so good to me.
This. See?
Yes. Here's a lesson for all you motherfuckers that treated me like shit in the past. Finally have a good man in my life. Okay. JavaScript void. Now it's not even letting me see the mouse. It says JavaScript void.
JavaScript void.
Okay, I'm rolling with it. If it lets me type, I'm gonna type. This is how you get to be successful if you keep failing epically. Consistently. Until you do succeed finally. Or die trying. I just signed in again. And it's doing the same fucking thing. The struggle is really on. It's letting me do everything else, but it's just not going past this point. It's not giving me a red flag. It's giving me green check marks. And I clicked on next and it's not doing anything. You can't say I didn't click on it. I'm going to click all around it. And when my computer finally doesn't work anymore, and I wonder why, I can come back to this video. It won't do it. Maybe if I make an EA account over here, and that way I don't have to go through the computer to do it, it might be my better choice at this point. Let me try that here.
Why do you? Oh, you want that one game? Okay. I would say, what's the requirements for an EA account? Why am I not able to go past?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Is it do you not meet requirements? They won't let you go past.
I think it's just because it's like requiring too much pull from this laptop.
Yeah, but you gotta remember the laptop that you have by Lenovo, it's designed for business.
Mm.
You know, Gavin's probably got a gaming computer that's designed for whatever he's. I'm just guessing. I don't know. You already know yours works for you for your needs. Yeah, gaming can be expensive if you try to keep up with all that new shit. I know, because that's why I found out the hard way too. I don't want to spend that kind of money. I like old games that cost.
All right, time out. I just want y'all to see the behind the scenes of how much I have to struggle with shit to get it to work. Sorry. All right, so create EA account, birthday, this specific date and year. Hold on, let me roll all the way down. Next. Or wait. Nope, I don't want that. I'm changing mine. Now, if it does it on this one too, now I'm going to be really questioning my life at this point. Oh, it went to the next scene. It's just this computer. Aww. Yeah. Okay. Register. I just think it's this computer. I don't think it has the capability of powering it like it needs to. Excuse me. Maybe. I'm going to stay here for a second until it pops up because I'm not online. First time ever playing this game. You just take a minute and like appreciate the amount of work that goes into all of this stuff every day that we experience in this human lifetime. I'm going to safely assume that my VGA card or whatever it is on this computer is very lacking. It's so slow. I'm putting ThinkPad to the limit. Tests. Just waiting for it to load, guys. This may not work. Well, it looks like this is not going to work, guys. Sorry. It's only at 25%. What I'll probably end up having to do is go ahead and do all this stuff in the background. And see what I can do as far as like I don't know what to do. I just may not be able to play it at this time. Because remember, I said 3 years ago that once I was able to get a more newer computer, that I would be able to do more stuff. And I was able to get a newer computer, and I'm trying to find out what I can do on it. Because, there's levels to this shit. So, and you just got to keep going. It's okay to rest, though. It's actually a requirement. Yeah, it's definitely going to have to be like another day. I'm trying here, y'all. Let me escape out of this. Exit. Yes. I don't know. I'm going to have to do this some other time. So. Oh well, I tried. Let me edit my title now. There we go. Oh, YOLO. Why would it not? For real though. The struggle is real. For real. Anything. Control, delete. I don't know. Override. Power. Something. Anything. Response. Are you live in there? Guess what? You're getting forced shutdown. Sorry. I love you. But, you gotta keep fucking with me. So. All right, let's try this again. There we go. Well, at the very least, the stream is something. You can feel my pain. It didn't even completely shut down. Wow. It made me log in and everything. Which one of these is the power cord? I'm just going to start unplugging shit till it doesn't work anymore. This is for the screen. Yeah, I think that's for the screen. Alright, I'm going to leave the computer off. And I'm just going to go about my day. Did it just turn it back on? Is it not letting me turn off my computer? Display going to sleep. Okay, good. Whew. About to say, I'm getting attacked here. All right. So I'm actually going to need that back up again. It should be all right to turn back on. If it does not shut that down and it starts back up like that again, I'm going to be very concerned because that's not cool. Okay. Hold on a second. Who the lion? It's supposed to change the imagery. I don't know. Somewhere. I don't remember where he said it was at. I hope it doesn't start the game again. If it does, I'm going to try to shut it down like immediately. Okay. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. I see you trying. Escape. Control. Delete. Something. Anything. Close. Okay, good. Please don't do anything. All right, display settings. No, I said no. All right. Background. Personalization. Hello, Lion. Bam. Perfect. Looks like tacos. Chips. That works. So, let's see. Actually, no. I want to go next. Next. Bubbles. That one's pretty cool. I like that one. All right. How do I get to the internet? There we go. Okay, so crap. I don't remember what all I had open. I closed all that stuff out thinking it was going to save, and it didn't. Shit. Fuck. It's not even saved in the thing. All right, so I had my Google Calendar open. Oh, oops. Well, yeah, I guess I would have to. Oh. Okay. And then I've got. Oh, what was I working on? Fashion Saturday. All right, so Fashion Saturday. Since the game won't work. Sorry, guys. Epic fail yet again. You know me. I only live to serve, you know what I mean? So. All right. So, where are we here? Saturday. All right, so Pantone. And then I want to do color of the year. No, not color of the year. Summer. Spring, summer, 2025. There we go. And then I've got Canva, because we already pulled up the daily planner. I want to adjust this Fashion Saturday that I built out yesterday. This is the one I'm talking about. Alright, so try to get it so this way it's like completely in the screen here. Alright. So Fashion Saturday. And so the aesthetic master list is the first one that I want to look for. Okay, so spin the wheel. As you see here, super colorful. It has a ton of lists. You can actually edit them. And then you just click it, right? And then it picks your aesthetic for you for the week. So this week is forest punk. So what I'll do is come back here. Where is it? Okay. So for the aesthetics, the requirement is 52 themes, 13 calendar shoots, and 1 centerfold. But each week is a different theme, okay? What you can do is you can choose from the aesthetic master list what your theme is going to be for the week, okay? Or day, whatever. For some of you, you do it like by the hour. So, so it helps you pick out an aesthetic. So I'm going to pick 3 just to kind of work with, see what I can do. Ghost Academia. And then grunge. I haven't dressed like that in a while, so that was definitely something that was around during my lifetime. All right, so there's the 3 aesthetics. So what I'm going to do is okay, so we've got the theme, right? So I'm going to pull, oh wait, I have to go to the other calendar. Hold on. Ugh. Sorry. Too many different things going on at the same time. All righty. All right. Let's try this again. Calendar today, Saturday, fashion shoot. Fashion Saturday. All right, so we're looking through the big book, which I already have in my hand, and I have the calendar. Use word generator master list to choose each week. Make master list blank copy. So I actually do need to make I'm going to bring it down here. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. All right, so add page, and then I'm going to go into design and do fashion. Enter planner. You do daily planner, which this one specifically has like a requirement, so I can't use that one. But this one's pretty cool. This one's got weekly outfit planner. So for those of you who do like change by the day, let's just say, I'm not going to do this. It'll be for the week for me. But like say you want to go in and do a different aesthetic every single day. For those of you who are content creators or makeup designers or like anybody who needs to have like an aesthetic base to work with, it's really good to have that because it does it for you. And you can pick and choose, and then you can switch it up if you wanted to. Like you could do a combination of all 3 of those that I just talked about, as far as like you can mix up forest punk with ghost academia and grunge. I mean, if you really think about it, even if you're any kind of creator, no matter if it's like making background ideas or whatever, any kind of inspiration, I like to pretty much let the universe decide. It has to come to you. You give yourself a chance to pull the information from the ethers. And like I've been talking about turning the 5D into 3D. Any kind of content creator, though, you are all content creators. Whether you do anything about it or not, you have the ability to create. You were given that as a gift, so use it as much as you can. And but sometimes we need some help, we need some help getting ideas going or, spicing up some things in life. Or maybe if you're a book writer or if you're like pretty much any kind of creator, you could utilize this. And also, if you don't know what it is, look it up. It gives you a chance to learn something new. That's what I did. I didn't know half this shit. I still don't know half this shit. I don't know anything compared to the knowledge of the universe. So it's a constant learning. And so there we go. So those are the three that I chose for the theme. So what I'll do is for in Canva, what I could do, let's say I want to pick what is it? So I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I need to pick 4 more. So I'm gonna pick 4 more. I'll do 1 each day, right? Okay, for those of you, I'm just gonna do this for y'all. So acid wave. Another day. I don't have my volume on the computer, evidently, because usually it makes a noise. Okay, Victorian. Two more. Forest punk. I already got that one, so I'm gonna have to go again. The odds of that, though. Dull core. And one more. Okay, I don't even know what that is, but I can look it up. But I'm not going to do that right now. Morikai. Okay. I don't know what that is. Okay, let me look up on this other computer what that was and make sure that it's something not what I thought it was. I mean, like, what the fuck is this anyways? Hollow. We're definitely learning. Oh god, do I even want to know what this is? Oh shit. Okay. A holosexual is a playful term for someone who really likes holographic fashion, especially nail polish finishes. I thought it was something completely different. Lord. So I guess I am a holosexual because my nails are literally chameleon and glittery, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but yeah, there we go. I don't know if you see the green and the purple and the blue. I let Jeff pick my nails this time, and he picked up those, so they were really cool. So, all right, there's 7. I'm going to go back into Canva. Let's just run it and see what happens, okay? So I'm going to throw in a text box here, and I'm going to edit it to the words. So, forest punk. And you can do, for content creators, when you're building out your calendar for the year, this is what you do, okay? This is going to help you to be able to pull information for yourself ahead of time. That way you don't have to sit there and think, I wonder what kind of content I'm going to create today. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that they already have like previous content creation, kind of like the same thing as that wheel. I mean, you could actually just make the wheel and for 52 weeks, just put a different theme or a different content idea in there, or 360 items or 365 items. Sorry. Switch it up. I don't know. Give yourself a chance to have some freedom outside of what you normally think of. Going outside of your comfort zone is really the only way that you're going to be able to move forward. So, academia. I don't know how to spell this. Okay, Ghost Academia. Have no idea what that is either. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with anime. All right. Add a text box. Grunge. Damn, I'm like, it's weirdly large. Okay, I don't know why I just did that. but okay. Grunge, Attax, Acid Wave. And again, I'm going to have to look some of these up because, and I will look up each one of these with you, so this way you guys can get an idea of what I'm talking about. Acid Wave. Friday is Victorian. I love that one. I actually saw like this really pretty sweater at Goodwill yesterday, and it was like freaking 100 degrees outside, so I'm all like, nah. But but I thought about it, and I was like, I should have grabbed that for my winter collection because it was a specific piece that really kind of just stood out to me, and I don't know. If I find something that I like, I try to get it, but if it's not within season, I try to stay away from it because I don't want to have all this overhead as far as like items just sitting around. I don't want it. I want it to constantly be moving. So, let's see. Then there's some items that are really specific to my collection that I'm probably never going to get rid of, like ever. So, all right, that should be good. Let's do another one. I don't honestly, I'm probably messing this up, but I probably could have just like copied it and then sent it down to the next one. Oh, anyway. All right, so dull core. On a Saturday? All right, so let me see. Oh, it won't let me anyway. No. And the last one is Morikai. Spelled right, Kei. No idea what that is. If y'all want to see what Morikai style is, join me in the next few minutes. All right, so the first one is Forest Punk. So what we're going to do is we're just going to look it up. Forest Punk aesthetic. And then I look at the imagery. So this gives you an idea, overall imagery of what the vibe is, right? Oops. So, yeah, so you get an idea, colors, styles. It looks like a lot of stockings and shorts with tank tops over shirts that are really big, possibly hoodies for the punk side of it. And like for the forest punk part, it looks like just a lot of like stuff that you would find in a forest or forest colors. Think dark, some for the most part. But the lightness in it is very colorful. So it's almost like a duality in itself. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Here's some creature art styles. AI forest punk. So there's a hairstyle that I really, really wanted to try, but I do not have the talents to create it. It looks very similar to this image right here. I can make it larger for you guys. Where it had the braids on the side going up to a mohawk. And I thought that was fucking cool as shit. The fact that this has like feathers and fern leaves in it. I mean, that's really cool imagery right there. So I'm actually going to screenshot that. Let me see if I can do it. Remember how to do it. I don't remember how to do it. Okay, so maybe control this. How did I do it last time? we go. Pretty badass. I like that. All right, whatever. Okay, I got it. All right. Let's see. Okay. So there's that style that I was telling you about. So what you can do, like I said, you can go back into Canva and you see how I just did that imagery. So what we'll do is we'll look at forest images, or we can just type in forest punk in here. Maybe it'll have it. No, it's not. It's just punk, but still. Okay. Oh, Jesus. All right, so we're going to throw some imagery in here. Ain't no way you're dead. Okay. But you get the idea. You throw in some different images. You guys who lived before Facebook, like myself, would cut out pictures from magazines and tape them to their wall. That was my timeline. That was my wall of interest, so to speak. So this is pretty much what I did when I was younger, like decoupage, not decoupage. What is it where you use a shoebox and you create things in it? Anyway, I used to make my own doll houses, okay? Like, I used to make my own, like, pretend rooms in doll houses. And I'm actually going to be continuing to do that with this dollhouse that I got. It's just a little smaller than I was anticipating, but it's okay. I can work with it. So I'm just going to roll through here and throw some items in, but you get the idea as far as, like, that goes. Well, I was trying to make it like a window frame, but I guess that ain't gonna work. There we go. Whatever. Okay. Let's see if we can do the style and stuff. Definitely not shaving my head, so don't even try it. But I will slick it. Anyway, okay. So for those of you who are into like crafting and stuff, as far as like deco, I want to say decoupage. Like, I don't know why I want to keep saying that word. I'm looking for the power cord. Don't know why. Don't know why. Everything's gonna be freaking difficult. Okay, bam. All right. So, okay, there you go. Okay, let's see. So, you get the idea. Say your weekly planner, right? Where was I? Got into my head here for a second. All right, so there's that. So we do that. You have these are the colors for this season. So when you're picking out colors and stuff, I've been using the Pantone color codes. So per season, I'm using these specifically. So I'm going to do actually just summer. Now we're past spring. So summer, fall, because now we're going into that palette. I kind of want to like jump ahead and look at fall colors anyways. 2025. They've even got winter colors now already. Wonder how much different they are this year. Very pink. Wow, I'm surprised. Okay, let me go back. Lots of orange. Okay, so summer, or no, I'm sorry, fall is orange. What's summer? I'm seeing a lot of like pinky purple, like fuchsia color, green. Yeah, this colors, I see a lot of this. And a lot of that. I always see that. Those are the neutrals. Those would stay pretty much consistent. So, yeah, I've also seen a lot of burgundy this summer, which you'll start to see like the colors for opposite seasons more now. So if you really want to, you can actually go in and where's the spring, fall, summer, fall? I just had it. Spring, summer. Where's the summer, fall? Pantone colors for summer. Very neon, also, I noticed this year. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm also going to take a screenshot of that. And I might be able to paste it. I'm not sure. Let me see if I could take an image from my gallery that I just saved. Open, maybe. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh, that's going to make my life so much easier. Thank you. Wow. Okay, so we are looking at, I could take a chunk and put this in here for something else that I'm doing. Oh, thank God. Okay. Phew. Awesome. All right, upload file. This one. This is the one I actually wanted to upload. and put in here instead of this one. This one is great if you want free, but I don't want that. I just want this. There we go. Bam. There. How about the apples? Just take that, slap it there. Boom. All right. So we get the idea for forest punk, right? Overall, lots of green, lots of brown, which fall would have done better for that, at least by Pantone color. But if you're wanting to lean towards the summer colors, the neons, the purples, that's probably going to be more your bet. Bright with the black background, or the background. Lots of fading. I noticed that in the apps, a lot of the filters have like a bunch of fading in it also. So there's that too. Where was I? All right. Okay. So you get the idea. I can just take the images. As you can see now, I didn't know that was possible, but Canva allows you to take screenshots and turn them into images for your, like, say if you're building out a dream, what is those called? Dream board, or I mean, that's pretty much what this is. It's just a fashion dream board, right? So if you have your long-term plans, your long-term goals, if you want to put imagery in front of you to help you keep your intention towards your goals or towards whatever it is that you're wanting to do, whatever, or maybe just to keep a mindset, keep it in mind, so to speak, you could do that. And it really does help to have this here, because then it helps you break out of that mind block that we all have. So yeah, I could probably just take screenshots of each one of these and just throw it in there and been done with it. But you get the idea. So next is also, oh wait, yeah, we were going to keep looking for the, okay, so the next one is Ghost Academia. Aesthetic, imagery. All right. A lot of dark colors, browns, white. Very, very dark colors. I guess I really could just here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to screenshot this whole thing. That way I don't have to pick and choose, just because of the fact that I'm like doing this for y'all. So there we go. So I'm going to come over here, upload file, image, screenshot, open. Bam. Just gonna make it smaller. Well, big enough for me to be able to see it, but there. Okay, so then I get an idea of what it is that I'm looking for. And like I said, you can pick and choose little items in here, or you can copy and paste. So the next one is grunge. aesthetic. Images. There you go. Print screen. Imagery. Bam. If you want to do it the lazy way. Like I said, I'm just doing this for y'all right now. Just to get an idea and just kind of run through it because I don't really have a lot of time. And I don't want to waste y'all's time, but I do want to walk through this stuff real quick. So acid wave. And we're going to learn. We're going to learn along the way. You're going to learn with me. Aesthetic. I can't spell. Images. Oh, wow. Lots of colors, which is great for any season. That's awesome. All right. So, again, print screen. Pretty much anything vibrant and chaotic. Upload file. Okay, down. Do. So yeah, you get the idea. And Victorian. Aesthetic. Very Bridgerton. What's the next one? Dull core. Just think Chernobyl. Literally. Very close to Ghost Academia in a sense. Yeah. All right, so print screen. Oh, excuse me. Print screen. Imagery. Back. Upload. Gallery. And now Mordecai. Very like young version of grandma. There you go. And like I said, that Pantone color listing really does help. With being able to understand, okay, these are the colors that I'm working with. And if you say, I'm just going to go ahead and put this up here in the background. Why is it not working? Oh, I see. Let's just put that here. If I can leave it off. You get the idea. You're going to be working with those colors. So, Pantone color. It just sounds a little low. Okay. I feel like there's still. Yeah, there is. Okay, I thought so. All right, so these are the Pantone colors. For some reason, it's not fucking doing what I wanted to do. There, right? What? There. Perfect. Leave it. So there. Okay, so on to the next. The events, holidays. Also, so when you're making your weekly planner or your monthly planner, or if you're doing your planner for the whole year or whatever, if you're doing it for the calendars, you guys know that you're gonna have to add the holidays in there. Let's see. Is there any holidays this week?
Let's see, Memorial Day or
Yeah, Memorial Day's coming up.
Ain't that the 25th or something? I can't remember. Hey, today's my birthday. I just remembered.
No, it is not.
It's getting close.
It is getting close. So yeah.
Yeah, it's nice outside too.
All right, so so fuchsia,
While we go buy a
orange,
jet ski.
and what was the color for winter? Pantone. Wait, come on. Lemongrass, brandy, lemon, melon. Lions blue, New York Fashion Week, Mood Nuance, London. Anticipated trends for this autumn winter. I forgot what color I said for winter. Mocha mousse is the color of the year. So this is your base color. That was 2023. 2025. Why is it not doing it? Okay. So oranges and greens. Browns. Neutrals are mocha, cream. And of course, it was black. Neon. And dark. Okay. So, and burgundy. I'm going to throw burgundy in there because that was for both seasons. I'm actually wearing burgundy right now. Hot pink. I've seen that all spring. So I don't doubt that that's going to be pretty hot for summer this year. Yeah, here we go. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, pink, purple, brown, black, white. That's every color of the... anyway. That's fine. So yeah, you can base your colors off of those. Now the next one I'm going to wonder is like textures for each one of those. Because remember, each one of these has their own style. Each one of the styles has their own like feel and vibe for them. So when you're looking through it, like say for example, I'm gonna do this now. Why did I do that? Like when you're looking at these, like this Ghost Academia looks like it would be soft, right? Like soft whites, soft light browns, soft even in the darker colors like the grays and the blacks, it still seems kind of soft overall. The book pages, thinking about like how it feels. So when you have the aesthetic, you have an entire sensory with it, right? For example, with the grunge, is very dark, but there's still some pop of color in there, you know? Like say for example, like with the imagery right here, right here, it looks like an underground club or something like that, where it's mostly dark, but there's this bright pop of color in it. Same thing with the cassette tapes over here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's a black ground with neon colors in the front. So that seems to be like black ground, neon colors. That's the vibe this year. So, so yeah, and lots of oranges. Orange seems to be like see, it's in every category. Also, is it in every aesthetic? Orange, 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 orange. Possibly orange somewhere in there, like the mushrooms or like the wood somewhere or something like that. So yeah, you have orange in pretty much every aspect of it. So I'm going to add or highlight that fact that orange is the primary. And black grounds. So for those of you who are goth, you probably love this. Or just like comfortable, because it looks like a lot of these, even the acid wave just looks comfortable. The forest punk had a lot of like, I don't know, it seemed like that one was really the only one that was kind of spiky a little bit. But the Ghost Academia looks soft. Grunge, more like colors with fishnets, maybe like jeans with fishnets. Acid Wave is bright colors with the black ground. Victorian is the black ground, but it's more royal colors and pastels rather than vibrancy, because if there was any vibrancy during this time, it was probably like a smaller item just because of imports. But gold is a primary in this one. So when you have a color that is not a neon, but it's still a vibrant color, even back then, that was their neon. You know what I mean? So dull core, I do see orange in this, but it's more of like a burnt orange. And if there is a brighter orange, it's more of like a wood color. So now Mordecai, I want to say the orange is also more of like a wood color, but like it's more of a like a floral, woody floral kind of orange, like 70s color, mustardish orange rather than a more vibrant one. But again, Mordecai and Victorian and Ghost Academia seem to go hand in hand with each other. The color palette for those three are very similar, whereas grunge, acid wave, they're closer together with forest punk, and dullcore could go along with forest punk and grunge as well, but it just seems to have more of a Ghost Academia lean. So, but anyway, let's see. Okay. Oh, ouch. What was that? Why did that take that much? Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, YouTube. Fuck. Okay. Damn it. I forgot my YouTube came out today. 17th. I have to remember that from now on. Add that to Tuesday's budgeting, right? Hold on. Fuck. Okay. All right. So Fashion Saturdays, for that part right there. Let me just check on something real quick. Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure the stream was still going pretty good. So next is, all right, like I said, events, holidays. Memorial Day. And then Pentecost. Today is Armed Forces Day. Then Memorial Day, Pentecost Monday, Flag Day, Father's Day is June 15th. Then Juneteenth and Independence Day. So the next one is Memorial Day. So we'll go back and look up. See if there is any. You never know. Fashion ideas for Memorial Day seems very red, white, and bluish. Or just white and bluish. There's the orange. Very pinky, green, blues. All right, let me get back to, where's that? about right. All right, so print screen, saving that shit for holiday. So I'm actually going to see if I can. I'm gonna delete that. Delete that. All right. Oh, not upload file. That. Well, actually, yeah, I do need to do that. So just do that. All right. Top elements. What's it doing? Oh, text. Add a text. I swear, this is the most user-friendly element that I think I've ever used in my life. All right, so holiday. There. I don't know, I just kind of threw the rest on there. So you get the idea. You can put together your own plan for that. Now, I suggest, for those of you who are serious about it, I suggest going ahead and putting out your what is it? However many 52-week calendar, because that way it'll help you keep moving forward and paddle through all these fucking rushing waters that are going toward you. So. Then, like I said, events, holidays, review and edit. So when you do finally get all this together and you actually start pulling pieces together for it, right? Now, mind you, this is super in-depth. You don't even have to go this far. You could just pick a couple colors, throw them on there, and get an idea of whatever your aesthetic is. Look at it, pull some pieces, and just run with it. But it helps you break up your mundane. You can just take a piece of it. Maybe you could just do a hairstyle, or you could just wear a certain specific piece or specific color for whichever one this is. You don't have to do all of it. It's just for you to get an idea, give you some inspiration. It's an inspiration board is what it is. So, then, like I said, once you get that, you can also help. This can also help you pick out backgrounds and stuff like that for, like, if you have a certain background that you choose every week. For those of you who are content creators, especially on TikTok, I know a lot of you change up your theme every week. For those of you who are makeup artists and you do daily makeup content, this can help you with that. Photographers, all that stuff. So it doesn't necessarily have to be fashion. I'm just utilizing it for this purpose. Once you make the content, review and edit, make sure that you're keeping it close to whatever it is that you're wanting. And then for schedule multi-posting, like I said, you're going to have a full-on calendar pulling out for those of you who are serious about all of this. You're going to need your full calendar for your stuff. And for schedule multi-posting, remember I said that we were talking about a couple of different options for multi-posting, and that I have not personally found like the ultimate tool yet, but there are some that are pretty up there. And I'm just trying to figure out which one works best for me because A, usage, and B, pricing. because I'm willing to pay for a product if it is really, really going to help me. I consider that more of an investment than me like putting out for some bullshit. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, when I'm going to purchase for my eBay, I constantly look at the trends. I look at what's available, what is coming up in this season, next season, what's hot on the market as far as like trending products. And then also looking back at, okay, what would I normally have worn during this season or whatever, and look at the next one because that's where the purchase is going to be at. So, like for example, yes, there's a lot of people possibly buying bathing suits right now. You know, that's a hot item. But then there's people who starting next month are going to start buying for Christmas. So it's really like you have to have an overall view. Like when I'm looking at my eBay site, right? Which, by the way, I made a sale today. Why is it not doing it? Anyway, so when I make a sale, I was trying to figure out why the hell is it not showing me my stuff. Anyway, where am I at here? So when I'm trying to pull the information for my seller site for those of you who are entrepreneurs. If you're a retailer or a reseller, looking at those things is really going to help you be able to push more stuff out. Now, I'll be honest with you. When I had a little bit of a boost in mine, it was at the very beginning. And so if you don't keep up with that at the very beginning, it's very hard to keep pushing forward once you get into it, because at the very beginning is where I made my biggest mistakes as far as pricing and stuff like that. So, and weight. You're also going to have to look at the weather in your area specifically, if it's just for you, or internationally. You're going to have to, and that's the whole point in the stream, is to not just look locally, but to also look internationally. Oh, I got to do this. Hold on. Let's make it. Hold Evidently, I added the wrong password, so bear with me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I don't even know what I was doing before I started doing that. All I know is I had to completely reset my freaking password. So yeah, that sucked. I probably just got hacked. It's not good. All right. So there's that. And then I don't remember what the hell I was doing. I was trying to look up for something. I really need to update my list of freaking websites and shit. There's so much stuff that I remember. It's ridiculous. Lord, what was I? Okay, so schedule multi-posting. So yeah, I haven't really had a whole lot of luck with the multi-posting, but where's my eBay? Okay, so I made a sale for my eBay. And as you can see, it's like summer stuff right now. That's what people are purchasing right now. So what I need to purchase is fall stuff. So that way I'm ahead of whatever it is that they're buying now. They're purchasing what I already had in stock, which I'm going to be putting in bulk, by the way. For those of you who are looking to buy in bulk for new with tag items, I think I already have some stuff listed. Let me look at my listings real quick. So I have 94% positive feedback because I was so late in delivering when I first started. I didn't think it was going to take off as well as it did. So here are some of the items I have. Pretty much everything's under $20 except for my bulk items, which are a little bit more. And like I said, I do have new at tag items, and then like everything I have is thrifted, so or personal items. So if you have a chance, check that out and go buy some shit. Buy all my stuff, actually. Just buy it all because I'm tired of it being in my fucking house. I do have 57 items active right now, but I will have more in the future once I get this bulk gone for the most part. Different items. Like right now, I'm starting off with things that are just available to me and what I'm purchasing, but I'm thinking about expanding a little bit more with that and like going into other categories as well. So like I do have some slight category differences. Like I do have some toys, some trinket items, some glassware, pictures that I've painted, stuffies, some Christmas items, ice trays, stuff like that. But I don't have a whole lot of difference in my thing. So just heads up for that part. So like I said, when I'm going in and buying my items, like for example, like I'll start off with things that I like personally. That way I can add to my wardrobe. But if I see something that is not my size, like say for example, like this is like, I think this dress specifically is like a size 2. I'm not going to fit in the damn thing. You know what I mean? So this I purchased for sale items. And then this was a purchase that I had from my own collection. So, you know, it's just a collaboration of nonsense. So, and I'm not sure if I even have that anymore. I don't know why that's on there. And like I said, I do have some stuffies. I really need to like bulk stuff together and just kind of run with it. And I try to keep the prices as low as possible. But when I was talking to you guys about the algorithm for the, for sales, you have to put what your bottom line is what your minimum of what you're willing to accept from whatever it is that you're doing. You have to add in your time, your effort, your money, your everything, right? So same thing with doing the photo shoots and stuff. You're putting in your time, your effort, your money. You're also collaborating. And you want to be able to make sure that when you're collaborating with people that you're able to keep up with said collaborations. So let me see if I can do this. Trying to see if it'll show collaboration listing. Influencer collaboration planning. There we go. Social media planner. Digital marketing. Comprehensive sales growth. I mean, you guys are all in this shit, right? So this stuff is really great to help you out. Let's see if I can find the only one that's free. Oh, well, it does have a couple different options. So that's kind of cool. Now here's one. Content schedule, profiles, videos, tips, carousel. No, I don't want that. What about this one? Social media profile, handle, engagement analysis. That's too much. I want to give it a chance to be able to build itself. This one seems to be... This one doesn't seem too bad because you can put your main idea right here. Then you put your collaborators and other information over here, or your collaborator here, and then the information. Yeah, that works. I'll just leave that. All right, so brain dump, important details, main platform, cycled posts, cross-posting, and giveaways. So yeah, if you want to start off easy, go for the week, or maybe you could use this per day. Because remember, we can't go by the year or by the month anymore. You can, but it's just like a long view. But your real focus is like per day or per week. Overall is the month, but right now your main focus is per day, especially with the algorithms and stuff that are available now versus AI. So I noticed a lot of content creators have seen how hard it is all of a sudden that your videos and your content's getting dumped to the bottom. A lot of your stuff is getting flagged from years and years and years ago. And also you'll start to notice a lot of your content creators going missing from your streams and from your FYP because of the AI and the bot farming. They're inundating the market. And so your live posts, your human posts, let's just say, are getting basically pushed down because there's no physical way for you to be able, one person to be able to keep up with something that's 1,000 times faster than themselves. And that's literally what's happening is like these bots are making multiple accounts, all posting the same exact media. So they're getting full coverage and they're bullying the system, which is all fine and great. I get it. It's business. You're constantly going to be cutthroat. You're constantly going to be needing to get ahead of yourself. So this way you can keep up with the market, or the way that the world turns at this point. So think internationally. Instead of thinking by the dollar, think by the $100 bill. Instead of thinking like you used to, you have to change it, because everything that you used to do is not going to work anymore. Okay. You're going to have to alter it, and you're going to have to push harder. So a lot more self-discipline. You're going to get inundated. You ask for abundance, you better be careful, because the abundance that you get, you might want to ask along with it the ability to handle that abundance, because abundance comes positive or negative in all aspects of your life. So when you ask for abundance and say you get, like, I don't know, $1,000 check, now all of a sudden you're going to have $1,000 bill to go along with it. So just keep that in mind. Okay. And then, if you ask for notoriety, you're going to have positive and negative notoriety. So just be aware of that. And you have to be able to handle it to be able to have it. So this is one step closer to being able to handle it in some fashion. And if you can utilize whatever my streams are giving you, I hope you can. Okay, so oops. Shit. I don't know what the fuck I just did. This is what I meant to do. Collaborators. I'm going to make this box a little bit bigger. Giveaways. Main platform. No. I'm gonna have to work with this, but you get what I'm saying as far as like getting an idea to start with. So you're gonna want your main idea, your collaborators. Like that. Okay. And then you're gonna have your main platform, any kind of recycled posts, cross-posting. Okay, hold on. Main platform, recycled posts. So pulling from the past, cross-posting, going across platforms, new content, collaborators, giveaways. And then I want to add, because you're going to need to know the who, what, when, where, and how. What is the weather going to be like? Availability, compile all old content, coordinate with owners. If you're having a location, you have to get agreement for the location. You may have to sign a contract. You may have to make an agreement between you and a photographer, you and a hair designer, makeup, clothing. And if you're doing all this stuff by yourself, you have to basically make an agreement with yourself as to what you're going to do with all these items. One thing that was really great for my area, at least, and might work in yours as well, if you need props, contact a local antique shop. They sometimes, not all times, will allow a temporary hold on an item for photo shoot purposes. Okay. I highly suggest making friends with this person first. Or at least being, as upfront and honest as possible, because that's just a foolish life at this point. But just, try to see if they will even will. Because a lot of times, like, we do things and we we don't think about it. Like, you know how you have privacy policy, you have certain requirements that you have to meet for certain things. There's a lot of that, like fine print and like concrete walls and duct tape and stuff like that. Chalk outlines across, you know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of different aspects of it. So yeah, there's another page to it that you can add. And those 3 pages are going to go in for the master list in the photo shoot album. So for Fashion Saturdays, even though these 3 things, these 3 pages are part of it, these are things that are going to end up getting filled out as far as like that part of the book. So once I make a PDF book, then you'll see what I'm saying. But I'm trying to build it out here live behind the scenes, so you guys are getting to do this along with me.
Dino yogurt.
Okay. I'm not sure why that. Okay, I think it's under that. Yay. Okay. I was gonna send my daughter a video. She already posted on her social media this morning, so I was gonna send her a picture, but I sent it to her yesterday. All right. All right. Splendor. What to improve? Let me go back. Add text boxed. All right, so what I'm going to add in here is Fashion Saturday. Binder. For master book. No, master, yeah, binder. Okay, so I'll pull this one and put that in there too. Color of the year, seasonal and trends, weather channel, calendar, special occasions. I do have Jeff's birthday next week, so I could, if I really wanted to, I could go ahead and pull for next week and go ahead and pick out what I'm going to be wearing and what we're going to be doing and stuff. And then scheduling multi-posting, you're going to compile the old and also look at your inbound, outbound orders. So inbound orders as far as what you're purchasing for said photo shoots or content. And then you're also going to want to look at your outbound, because if you're for sale site, any of the inbound that you get, you're going to turn into for sale. And that's going to keep that flow going. Keep your main products, your specialty items, the things that mean a lot to you, keep those, okay? But everything else, all those other clothes, all those other items that you have, unless it means a lot to you, don't be afraid to let it flow, okay? So let it come in, enjoy it while it's there, and then let it go out seasonally. It'll also keep an income flow for you. And then it doesn't take up space. So it just helps. And I know a lot of you guys have started to get into the total resale for wardrobe resale. So, and that's something that you see a lot of celebrities do. You see a lot of people who are up and coming, they're doing that as well. So just be aware of that. Things like the flow, nothing is forever, and just let it be what it is and enjoy it while it's there. So remind me, I need to go back and finish out the workout routine. And mind you, I have not been really big into why did I change it? I have not been into like the digital notebooks. I'm more of a handwritten type of person. I prefer to do it by hand, but I do like the aesthetic of the way that these look. So even though I'm putting these right here right now, I'm going to eventually take them off before I print it out for the master book, because I am going to end up printing these off, and it's going to be literally me building I'm only going to print off what I'm actually going to use. So I'm going to be building my planner here live with you in the background. But once I go to print it off, that's going to be me actually building it and creating it from 5D to 3D. So you'll get to see the whole process work from my mind to paper to actual product, and then product that you can purchase for yourself, which will help me in the long run, because the amount of time and energy and effort that you guys have seen me put into this is insane. It's exponential at this point. So there's that. And then for driver's ed, yesterday, or no. Yeah, we switched driver's ed to Fridays. So we skipped driver's ed this week. Y'all can go check out, make sure you're reading the handbooks, go double check, make sure that you have your emergency packs ready in your vehicles, and make sure that all your paperwork and stuff is correct. For those of you who are going for permits, make sure that your classes are covered and that you are covering the cost of your finals. So, or if you have to pay up front, I'm not sure. Some of you have, anybody over the age of 16 but under 18 has to pay for their own services if they're doing homeschooling, unless you're an umbrella. Umbrella school, homeschools are covered by local schools for some after school activities, as well as some during school activities. So just be aware that even if you do switch to homeschooling, there is some availability if you want to continue to be slightly a part of the school system still. If you're not comfortable with being completely away from the school system, there is umbrella schooling, which does help you, but it does hinder you as far as like freedom. So those of you who are doing complete homeschooling, you will have to pay a good couple $100 for your 16 to 18-year-old to do driver's ed in your local area. You'll have to find where they do offer it, and they're going to have to be taught how to drive by you or somebody who you hire. So remember, homeschooling is expensive. But it's worth it in the long run, I think. Let's see. Intro to insurance. Remember I said about the accident the other day? We could talk more about that next time we do that. Start to learn by using the online handbook link, like I told you guys. And if you have a chance to just sit in a vehicle, you don't have to turn it on, just sit in it for a while. Get used to being in that seat, you know. For those of you who are 18 above, which all of you should be, the opportunities that you have to still get your license will vary depending on your record, as well as ability. So it's really all up to you. And then I also know for a fact that those of you who do have physical disabilities still have a chance to get a license if you can pass certain tests. So don't think that if you have a disability that you won't be able to drive. That's not true. A lot of things have changed. So keep your eyes open and look up as much information as you can about your specific situation and your specific area. There's not the same requirements for all areas, so just be aware of that. Okay. Baby.
What?
I want to go to the library today.
That's nice.
If we can.
They're probably closed already.
Oh, yeah, it's Saturday. Well, Monday?
Yes. I remember you saying something about vaguely the other day.
Yeah, I forgot about it till just now because I want to get more seeds and stuff. And I want to see if they have a book that I'm looking for. Okay. Manic Monday, library. Okay. All right. That's it for that. And let's see. Okay. Show and tell. Like I said, there's nothing I can really show and tell other than what I'm doing right now. I'm literally just doing this, and then I have my eBay site that I'm working on. I've already got 49 items sold, which is super cool. And then, like I said, just working at next steps. So, okay. Well, I guess that's it for right now. I've been running for 3 hours, so really good right there. But until I see you guys again, just behave.